My beloved child, pause for just a moment. Whatever you are doing, set it aside. This message is not an accident. It was not meant for the crowd, for the noise of the masses, or for those simply passing by. No, this message was written and spoken directly for you. God is reaching out to your heart right now as you hear these words. He wants you to know that He sees you. He knows you, and He has something urgent and powerful to place inside your spirit today. You may wonder, why me? Out of millions of people, why would God choose to speak directly to me? The answer is simple. Because you are His child and He loves you personally. He is not some distant ruler sitting in the sky, far removed from your struggles and your life. No, He is the Father who knows the number of hairs on your head. He is the shepherd who calls His sheep by name. He is the one who has walked with you through every storm, even when you didn't realize He was there. Right now, He is asking for your attention. Just as a loving parent places their hands gently on the shoulders of their child and says, "Look at me, listen to me," so God is doing with you. He is saying, don't let these words pass you by. This is for you. Don't think this is for someone else. Don't assume the blessing, the encouragement, the breakthrough is meant for your neighbor. No, it's meant for you. Think of how many times you've rushed through your day. Maybe you've been running from one task to another, working long hours, paying bills, caring for family, or carrying burdens no one else even sees. In America today, life can feel like a never-ending treadmill. Wake up, drive to work, put in 8 or 10 hours, come home exhausted, cook dinner, fold laundry, try to rest, then wake up and repeat. It feels like the days blur together. But in this ordinary routine, God breaks through with an extraordinary message. Stop. Listen. I have something important to tell you. This isn't about religion. It isn't about rituals. It isn't about trying to be perfect. This is about relationship. God wants you to feel His presence right now, as real as the chair you're sitting in or the floor beneath your feet. He wants you to know that He has heard your prayers, the ones whispered late at night when no one else was listening, the ones filled with tears as you sat in silence, the ones you weren't even sure He heard. He did. He always does. So let these words settle deep inside you. This is your moment. This is your message. I, the Lord your God, am speaking directly to you. My child, I know the weight you have been carrying. I see the nights when you toss and turn, staring at the ceiling, wondering how things will work out. I see the mornings when you wake up already tired because your mind never truly rested. You go through your day smiling on the outside, but inside you are weary. People around you may not notice. They see your strength, your determination, your ability to keep moving forward. But I see the truth. You are tired and you are hurting. You carry responsibilities that feel too heavy. Bills stacked on the counter, the pressure of keeping food on the table, making sure your family has what they need. You wonder if your health will hold up, if your strength will last. You worry about the future, your children, your grandchildren, your home, your job. These worries, though silent to others, are loud in your heart. And yet, I want you to hear me clearly. You were never meant to carry these burdens alone. Imagine a farmer in the Midwest working from sunrise to sunset, lifting heavy sacks of grain one after another. No matter how strong he is, eventually his back will ache and his body will weaken. But if a tractor pulls up beside him, taking the weight of the load, the farmer can keep going. That is what I do for you. You are not meant to break under the weight of life's responsibilities. I am here to carry them with you, to lift what feels impossible. Fear whispers to you in the quiet moments. It tells you that you're not enough, that you'll fail, that disaster is around the corner. Doubt creeps in, making you question whether things will ever change. Weakness presses on you, reminding you of past mistakes, telling you that you're too broken to move forward. But I say to you, do not listen to those lies. Fear is not your master. Doubt does not define you. Weakness is not your end. I am your strength, your hope, your everlasting foundation. Think about a child learning to ride a bike on a summer afternoon in a small-town neighborhood. The child wobbles, almost falls, but the father's steady hand is always on the back of the seat. The child feels unsteady, but the father never lets go completely. That's how I hold you. Yes, you may feel weak. Yes, you may stumble, but I will not let you fall. My hand is steady, my grip is sure, and I will carry you through. So tonight, when you lay your head on the pillow, remember this truth. You do not rest alone. My presence surrounds you. My peace is with you. My spirit watches over your home. Your sleepless nights are not unseen and your whispered prayers have not been ignored. I am here. I always have been and I always will be. My child, I know you sometimes feel weak. You look at others and think they are stronger, more capable, more put together. You see people around you who seem to handle life with ease, while you feel like you're barely holding on. But hear me now, weakness is not failure. Weakness is not defeat. Your weakness is the very place where my strength shines the brightest. Think about this. When a storm hits, the tallest trees bend under the wind, but their roots grow deeper into the soil. The storm does not destroy them, it strengthens them. In the same way, when you feel battered by life, I am rooting you deeper in me. You may bend, but you will not break, because I am holding you steady. When you feel too tired to go on, I am the one who lifts you up. Imagine a father carrying his child after a long day at the county fair. The child's legs are weary. The rides and excitement have worn them out and they simply can't take another step. The father doesn't scold the child for being tired. He smiles, bends down, and carries them the rest of the way home. That's what I do for you. When you cannot walk, I carry you. When you cannot speak, I intercede for you. When you cannot fight, I fight for you. Even the Apostle Paul, a man of great faith, cried out because of his weakness. And I told him, "My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness." The same is true for you. Your weakness is not the end. It's the invitation for my strength to show up in power. Think about your own life. There were days when you thought you couldn't make it, and yet here you are. There were bills you didn't know how you would pay, but somehow they got paid. There were health scares you thought would break you, but you pulled through. There were family struggles you thought were impossible to heal, yet healing began. That wasn't luck. That wasn't coincidence. That was me, strengthening you when you felt weak, carrying you when you couldn't take another step. So don't be ashamed of your weakness. Don't hide it. Don't think less of yourself because of it. Instead, see it for what it truly is, the doorway to my strength. When you are weak, then you are strong, because I, your God, am strong in you. Rest in that truth. Let it comfort you. Let it remind you that you don't have to do everything on your own. You were never meant to. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to have all the answers. You only need to lean on me, and I will be your strength. My child, I know there have been times when the doors in your life seemed to slam shut right in front of you. You prayed, you worked, you hoped, but still the opportunity didn't come. You felt the sting of disappointment, the ache of rejection, and the emptiness of plans that never came to pass. But listen carefully. Every closed door has had a purpose. Not one has been wasted. When a door closed, it was not because I was against you. It was because I was protecting you. There were paths that looked good on the surface but would have led you into pain, loss, or regret. There were relationships that seemed right at first but would have harmed your spirit. There were jobs and opportunities that appeared promising but would have drained your joy. I closed those doors, not to hurt you but to prepare you for something better. Think about how an athlete trains for a marathon. They don't just wake up one morning and run 26 miles. They face long months of training, pushing their body to its limits, enduring sore muscles, early mornings, and miles upon miles of running. Every drop of sweat, every ache in their legs, every early alarm clock is preparation. Without it, they wouldn't have the endurance to cross the finish line. In the same way, every no you've heard, every setback you've faced, every door that seemed locked has been preparing you to endure and succeed when the right door opens. You see, your character has been shaped in the waiting. Patience, resilience, and humility have been forged in the fires of disappointment. Just as gold is refined by fire, so too has your spirit been refined by trials. The pain you felt was real, but it was not wasted. It was molding you, shaping you, preparing you for the greater purpose I have for your life. Think of Joseph in the Bible, who was sold by his brothers, falsely accused, and thrown into prison. Each door in his life seemed to close tighter than the last, but every setback was a setup for the moment when he would rise to power in Egypt and save countless lives. Without the closed doors, Joseph would never have been in the position to fulfill his destiny. The same is true for you. So when you look back on those seasons of waiting, don't see failure, see preparation. Don't see rejection, see redirection. Don't see loss, see the training ground of your faith. Every door that closed was simply pointing you toward the one that I am opening now. Take heart, my child. The delays were not denials. The pain was not pointless. The waiting was not wasted. Every moment has been leading you to this very place, this very time, where my plan for your life will unfold in ways more beautiful than you imagined. My beloved child, I want you to hear this with absolute clarity. The waiting is over. The season of preparation has brought you to this moment. I am placing before you an open door, a door unlike any you've seen before. This is not just another chance. not just another opportunity. This is the last open door you need to walk through to see the fullness of what I have promised. Do not be afraid to step forward. Fear will try to tell you that you are not ready, that you don't have what it takes, that you will fail again. But fear is a liar. I would not bring you this far only to abandon you now. Every closed door behind you has been leading to this one. Every no you endured has made this yes possible. Picture standing before a grand doorway in a beautiful old home. The wood is strong, the handle polished, the frame sturdy. You reach out, uncertain if it will open, but as soon as you touch the handle, the door swings wide. Sunlight pours in, and you realize what lies beyond is far greater than anything behind you. That is where you are now, standing before the door I have opened. This open door represents more than opportunity. It represents answered prayer. It represents healing for your body, peace for your mind, restoration for your relationships, and provision for your needs. The blessings you have been asking for, the ones you thought were delayed or denied, are already on their way. This door is the passage through which they will flow into your life. Think of the Israelites standing before the Red Sea. Behind them was Pharaoh's army. Before them was a body of water too deep to cross. But I opened the sea, creating a path no one thought possible. The Israelites didn't need 10 open doors, just one. And when they walked through it, they stepped into freedom. In the same way, you don't need many doors. You just need this one. And I have opened it for you, but you must take courage. You cannot hesitate, you cannot turn back. Just as a runner must cross the finish line to claim the victory, you must step forward to claim the blessing. I am telling you, do not miss this last open door. Walk through it boldly. Trust me completely. Your miracle is waiting on the other side. The time for doubt has passed. The time for fear has ended. This is your moment. This is the door I have placed before you, and no one can shut it. Step forward in faith and watch as my promises unfold in your life. My child, the moment you step through this door, everything changes. What felt impossible will suddenly make sense. The burdens that weighed you down will lift. The prayers you thought were forgotten will be answered. And the future you feared will be filled with hope. This is not wishful thinking. It is my promise to you. I am not a God who teases his children with empty words. I am the God of covenant, the one who keeps his promises from generation to generation. Just as I was faithful to Abraham, Moses, David, and Mary, I am faithful to you. When I say that your breakthrough is here, I mean it. The miracle you've been waiting for is already on the way. But here is what I ask. Don't just receive this blessing quietly. Live it out boldly. Let your faith be seen, not hidden. When I heal, testify of my goodness. When I provide, share your story of how I made a way. When I restore, let your joy overflow so others will know that I, the Lord your God, am alive and working. Think of a farmer who plants seeds in the spring. For months he sees nothing but dirt. Yet, he waters faithfully, he tends the soil, he trusts the process. Then one morning, green shoots burst through the ground and the harvest begins. That is what your faith has been doing. You've watered it with tears, you've nurtured it with prayer, and now, the harvest of blessing is about to appear before your very eyes. This breakthrough isn't just about you, it's about generations. The peace I pour into your home will bless your children and grandchildren. The financial provision I send will give stability to your family for years. The faith you live out boldly will inspire those who come after you. What I do for you today will echo into tomorrow. So here is my call to you. Receive it, believe it, and walk it out. Do not shrink back. Do not let fear steal what I have placed in your hands. Live with courage. Live with hope. Live with the assurance that I am your God, your provider, your protector, and your friend. Lift your head high, for your miracle is already on the way. The last door has been opened. Step through it, my beloved child, and embrace the future I have prepared for you.